Hello, Nori here. Welcome to another episode of Love in Deep Space. As you can see, we're done with our dailies, and I logged back in to have a chat with you guys. Initially, I wasn't thinking about doing this because I wasn't sure if I wanted to talk or just, stuff it in and just go on as I've had before, but honestly, I don't think I can do that. Seems it's not in my nature at this point. So I'm here to share my feelings with all of you guys. And I didn't do that initially because I didn't want to ruin everybody's excitement for the new update, Raphael Seagod update, because we were all so excited. I didn't want to ruin it by talking about what was happening with me. So I decided to make this another video and check out Raphael Seagod myth again, because I didn't feel satisfactory while I was playing it the first time. Anyhow, so I've been pretty low and depressed lately. Just had a big crying episode as well. Because, where do I start? I had some time off, but I didn't make any videos because I just didn't feel like it. I had absolutely no interest in wanting to make any videos, even though I did have a lot of time to be able to make those. I didn't understand why I didn't want to do that. I just didn't feel like it. And then I realized that I started making YouTube videos to map out my game journey. And it was an outlet for me, kind of like an escape into another world from reality. Not that my reality is any bad. Thank God it isn't. I'm very grateful and thankful because I have roof over my head of my parents. I have food. I have all of those things, so I don't have any reason to be ungrateful for. I'm not. I think where I find these feelings of inadequacy is within myself, where I'm like, what am I doing? Because I'm so far behind when it comes to people of my age and how much more they have gone ahead, and I'm just left behind. And YouTube was a way of kind of like soothing myself, kind of like, okay, well, I'm doing something. Maybe it's not in the same way that other people are. Maybe it's not getting a swanky corporate job. I'm just a YouTuber who just likes doing whatever I like doing. So I started that way. And I don't think I ever thought about, gender inequality or any of those things, because for me it was there, but I never dove deep into it. I never knew that, inequality was just there staring in my face until I made the real validation video and subsequent videos after that. And then when I did the research, and I think I made a post about it on YouTube as well, where I said as I researched, a logarithm favors male voices more than female voices, and male counterparts are more hyped, and especially in the gaming space. So they are more validated. We've already spoken about this, right? But recently what happened was I came across a tweet on Twitter, and that tweet was someone in Lat's tweet hyping this male gamer, this content creator. Obviously it was Lat video. It was a Love in Deep Space video. He was geeking. The male creator was kind of like, oh my god, Raphael, and then there was a pause, and then he did some animated faces, and then I think it was just a short clip, so it ended there. And the comments, whoever reposted, the fans, the women, were like, oh my god, this guy, I'm gonna be the most loyalist follower of him if he keeps up this reaction. Oh my god, he's amazing. And lo and behold, it just confirmed what I've already thought to myself, why I made the whole male validation video. That indeed, a logarithm only pushes out the content that's wanted by people. So the idea that he all he ever did was just made a few animated poses, did these like over the top reactions, and the comment he got was great. Like, oh my god, I'm going to be the most loyalist follower ever. Those were the comments. And I thought to myself, all he did was just that. And that's it. That's all it took for him. Which is amazing for him, to be honest. If I was in his place, I would be really happy. I would also do the same thing. If I have these advantages to myself, I would also use them. So there's no hate at all whatsoever. I don't dislike him, I don't hate him, I don't have any, kind of animosity towards him. Because it's not his fault. Like I said, if I had the privilege, I would also do that. I would use it. Why not? And then I realized, well, I can't fight the system, because it's rigged against me. It's just not me, but then anybody who comes after me, any of the women who do not show their face, who has a faceless YouTube channel, needs to at least have an over-the-top editing skill set, maybe. Right now, because of financial constraints and other constraints, I cannot have that system that allows me to go full-scale editing, which is why I have the bare minimum edits right now. I've also mentioned that previously, but I can't do that right now. So I was thinking to myself, what can I possibly do? I mean, what sense does it make to come online and try my best to give the best reactions, say the best things? I don't know how to feel about this. Because I'm struggling, okay? This is a very... No matter what it makes me look like. Because this is an honest feeling that I'm sharing with you guys. Sharing exactly how I feel. It's like the system is rigged. And how do you fight the system? You can't, because the logarithm, like I said, pushes only those voices that people want to hear. So if people don't want a female voice or just my voice or whatever, the algorithm cannot push my content forward, right? It doesn't want to, because people do not want that. I think I kind of felt very inadequate about it, because I was like, what should I do? What can I possibly do? If I leave gaming aside, if I were to talk about women's issues, I don't think I would have, again, I would find myself wondering still, would people even want to hear that? Want to hear me talk about it? Few people might. In the end, I would still lose to some guy speaking about women's issues, because it sounds better coming from his mouth than it does from mine. To my own gender. My own gender would want to hear it from a man's mouth than mine. I can't stop thinking about it. I don't know how to feel, whether I feel envy, whether I feel sad, whether I feel depressed. I don't know. It's a very complicated mixture of feelings. I don't know what I feel bad about. I already know that I'm lacking in skill. So, should I blame myself for that? I already do. But I don't know. It's why I did not come online to make more videos, because I was like, what can I do? I didn't feel like it. Felt like I just lost more interest. Initially, it started out like it'd be fun to speak about things, be funny, be more reactive. But when like I said, when I did this deep dive into male validation and logarithms, it showed a completely different picture to me. I never realized that content creation could have more male, like it could have a basis of inequality as well. It's kind of like one of those things where you you have to like just suck it up. You can't blame anyone. You can't blame people for wanting the stuff that they want. You can't blame the person for taking advantages of whatever system they have to take advantage of. Then what do you do? I can't blame people. I can't blame the person. I can't blame a male content creator for, riding the wave. He's doing what he wants to, like, he's getting a chance to do. It's not his fault at all. And it's not the people's fault for wanting what they want. So this has been a very complicated feeling that I've been dealing with. If nobody's wrong, then how do I make sense of these feelings? How do I make sense of what's happening? I don't even know if there's a future here, there's anything here. I don't know, you guys. It's a bit difficult to come to terms with. There's something that I have to figure out, I have to work through. And I've been trying really hard to do that. Sorry, I don't really have much to say except I just wanted to talk about this, so I just did. This is all. This is Nori signing off from Lavini's Face. Thank you for watching.